Welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. Just going to jump straight into a game here. Currently going 2 wins to 0 losses, which is a good start. Wasn't expecting the start to be so good on this run. Originally thought the deck wasn't that good, but turns out I might be wrong. Just going to see who we end up playing here. A Warlock. This should be quite an easy game. Hopefully, anyway. Warlock is the worst class to choose in Arena. It's extremely unreliable. Just debating whether I want to keep the Sign of Fury Protector or not. Just trying to think how many early game cards I have. Yeah, I'm going to keep it, just to guarantee I have some early game. Quite a nice starting hand. Things get out of control. Gonna consecrate. Ooh, Ancient Mage to increase the consecration power there. Debating a coin out to Almighty Berserker. I do have another turn to play, so seems like the correct choice.
Well met. So many possibilities. I greet you.
Not really much you can do on the second turn. Wondering what he's debating here. Life tap. Ooh, that could get interesting. If you liked life taps again, I think he might be running Mountain Giant or a Twilight Drake in his hand. What's this? Soul Flame. Burns another Soul Flame. That's really good for me. Two choices: Blessing of Wisdom on the Sign of Fury Protector. Draw a card and play a 1/1, or just draw 2 cards immediately. The tactic I normally, pretty much all of the time, use with Blessing of Wisdom is putting it on a really strong minion that they have, which either forces them to attack with it and try and kill it quickly by trading, or just not using it or putting a taunt on it. Other times they'll just attack and then give me card draw, which is beneficial anyway. It either stops the damage or gives me extra cards. I think I'm gonna go cold right here. Yeah. Trading just to make sure I don't see a deal 2 damage mortal coil. Sentry Protector or a owl.
Someone called.
Interesting. Hmm.
I got this.
Go bad for me if he has a silence. There we go. Or give taunt.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Straight for the face. Fair enough. Hmm. Trading here just to make sure I can't kill that with minions. If he has a card that can bring either of these back into his hand, just thinking which one I'd prefer him to keep on board to do that combo, which would be stopping you from using the Iron Beak Owl again, because you'll be able to silence this. It's just little plays like that which give you the edge sometimes.
So many possibilities.
Six cards. Not really that many possibilities, to be honest. Bit of a slow player, this one. Okay, that's not good to see. Our own ogre. Could just play a taunt here. Could taunt Stone Test Ball. Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, let's attack first to see what card we get. Not useful. There's a slight chance, the reason I'm trading there is a slight chance to be able to attack this, trade the 2-1 as the 6-3, and use a Mortar Coil to finish it off. Which would be great value for him. Don't really want to be giving that. He can still kill it obviously, but just not as good as a play. Twilight Drake. 1 health better than a Chill Wind Jetty. Just good then. Slightly less obvious play. Can restore health. Kill that. And then finish off the ogre. So now if he trades with the harvest golem, he'll lose his minion as well. Which is great for me considering how much damage this harvest golem has done. I've got great value out of it. I don't really mind if it dies now. Ideal play next turn on 8 mana. If these both stay alive, which is probably unlikely, like an Ancient Mage, Consecration, or Hammer of Wrath if he plays anything big. Deal 5 damage, or deal 4 damage to all enemies.
So many possibilities. Almost out of time.
TikTok. Interesting. Oh, go for the harvest gun. Trading away there. Interesting play. Demon Fire. Oh. Was not expecting that. Several options here. One option is to, well, yeah, attack the 4-3. Obviously not attacking the 7-3 because that would give me a 3 less health. So attacking the 4-3, then using Hammer of Wrath on the 7-3, leaving me with 4 mana, which would probably lead to me playing another weapon, which I don't want to do because of the ooze. Potential ooze. Consecration Harvest don't want to use unless by Ancient Mage on a 2-1, which I don't know, it might actually be the correct play here. I doubt it though. I really doubt it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the original plan. And perfect. Better 4-drop. Turn 9. Probably Guardian of Kings. And play a guy. Might be tempted to play another weapon either. Leaving 5 mana, probably for I'm not actually sure. Interesting thing to do though.
Reporting for duty.
This doesn't actually scare me for once. Normally this is a really strong minion, but I've got the Consecration, which means I can get through the stealth. So I'll definitely be wanting to do that next turn. Got the combination with the Ancient Mage as well. Or an Azure Drake instead. If I go for the Ancient Mage, that'll take it down to 4 health so I can finish off the 1-1. Which is better for me, so I'm going to do that. And that's lethal. Didn't even notice at first. Three wins to 0. I was expecting this deck to go maybe 3-3 or 4-3. Looks like I might actually get a really good run here. The Druid. In constructed, I'd be looking to push the early game, but seeing as though it's arena, I'm not that scared of huge plays. Pretty bad hand. Not much you can do here. Keeping the ball. Otherwise, you could just coin into the shapeshift and deal with it instantly. It's much better to keep it to deal 1 damage to a minion, or put Blessing of Kings on it.
Reporting for duty.
It's always nice to play against an enemy character who has a hero ability that cancels your own one out, so there's no disadvantage. For example, if you're playing a hunter or a warrior, you deal / gain 2 protection, whereas everyone else deals or gains 1. Although the druid does both 1, so it's technically 2 shared. Gonna play Harvest Garden and trade. If he attacks my face, I'll use Hammer of Wrath next turn. Oh, it's interesting. Might actually go True Silver here. Another little tip: if you're dealing with a board like this, you don't want to be dealing with the first form of the Harvest Golem and not dealing with the Razorfen, sorry, and /or the 2/1. Because if you deal with this, then you're leaving 1 minion on the board. If you deal with the Harvest Golem and not the Damage Golem, then you're leaving 2 minions on the board. It's always better to deal with 1 efficiently rather than attempting to deal with both and not being able to. A few options here: Hammer of Wrath on the 2/3, or True Silver on the 2/3. Or I could go for his face with Blessing of Kings, which don't really think is a good idea. I'm going to go True Silver, which allows me potentially next turn to use the board to take out the 2/1. Full mana. Could potentially see a silence here. Wrathing for 3, and then Hero Power for 1. Fair enough. Not really a fan of the Paladin Hero Power, but it does allow you to go very strongly in a constructed control, because you don't actually have to play minions yourself that much. You can use others to deal with it. Now,
Let me think.
I think I'm just going to use my mana efficiently here, and make sure I'm not overkilling. I'm going to save 1 charge just in case he saves. Plays full health creature with 3.
Where shall I start?
Right. Gonna play things slow.
Reporting for duty.
It'll be difficult for him to deal with all of these, unless he has Starfall, which still won't kill the 2/3. So I should be able to kill his taunt, hopefully, next turn, with the help of my weapon.
Let the pain speak to me.
Right, first of all, deal with the taunt. Another thing, if you're playing against an Acolyte of Pain, you don't want to give them maximum card draw, you want to give them as little card draw as possible. Silencing it is a bit of an overkill sometimes. Most of the time you just want to be dealing at least 3 damage to it in one turn, just to get rid of it, rather than dealing separate damages, obviously, then giving the opponent multiple card draw. So I'm going to give my 1/1 plus the attack and deal with it.
Reporting for duty. Where shall I strike?
I'm actually tempted to use Blessing of Kings here. It's a bit of a risky play. I would like to keep a spell for the Gadget's Hand, but I could potentially use the Consecration next turn. The safer play would just be to be playing the Fen Creeper, then playing a 1/1, which isn't actually that good of value, so I'm just going to go straight ahead and Blessing of Kings there. Starfire, Starfall, another Druid of the Claw are all great ways of getting this 8/4 of the board. Or a swipe, didn't actually think about that. Fair enough. The weapon will be leave the Shieldmaster 1 health, which he may be able to heal. The Druid does have a restore 8 health, which he wouldn't. Well, if I was in his position, I wouldn't waste it on a Shieldmaster, but he might do. So I want to guarantee the kill on it in 1 turn. So I'm just going to go and play Guardian of Kings, get my health back up. So we currently got the same amount of cards. I say we've currently got the same amount of cards. We're on the same amount of mana. He went first, so we got 1 extra. No, he had the coin. So he has 1 extra card at the start, which means we're level on cards on the next turn. I have board advantage and health advantage, although I have gone through some of my best cards, but I've got quite a bit of late gaming in my hand, which is good.
I hear you got a problem.
That could be a problem. The question is, do I want to play Acidic Swampus? It's vulnerable to several Druid cards. The main thing I'm worried about is him getting good value off the Starfall, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions, which doesn't seem like a good play on his part actually. So I'm gonna hope he doesn't have it. And doesn't use it. He's most likely to attack into the taunt, which I'll be able to remove next turn. Hopefully play some other low mana creatures I'll be able to consecrate. Hopefully that is. Either in combination with the mage or the auctioneer. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to get a very good value consecration here.
I got the best deals anywhere.
And pretty much the scariest card you can play in is out of all the Druid cards. Scenarios would be, well, Scenarios itself isn't as scary, but the Scenarios' board presence with its effect is quite effective. Humility is probably the best play here, followed by weapon. Pretty sure, yeah.
For justice. Reporting for duty.
So yeah, looks like I'm in a good, strong position here. He's used 2 Druid of the Claws, I think, if not 3. I think it's 2, which is, in my opinion, one of the best cards in the Druid.
I hear you got a problem.
The Ravenholt.
The light protects me.
Definitely don't want to play in the Ogre here. Trades very nicely. There's no actual reason for him to not attack into it. Might just go for a card draw here. Currently have 13 damage. Don't think I have 5 damage in my deck, but might have forgotten something. Guardian Protector.
Reporting for duty.
Shields up.
The battle.
Just getting a strong board up here. Making sure nothing really dies to a Starfall except the reinforcements. Don't really care about the Cold Light Oracle. It's just good to give me options. Another Ironbark.
Do you need a blessing?
Could be a problem. There's no way around lethal, I don't think, this turn. stacking 8 into the Iron Bark would leave me with a 2-3, 2-2 and a 1-1, which is 5 damage. Still think I want to actually do that though. Yeah, I do. Just to get out of the way, give myself lethal next turn. I think I actually leave the taunt up as well. And then give the ogre divine shield. Pretty much guaranteeing me lethal next turn. There's not many ways you can deal with this board. I think the only way to deal with this board is actually Deathwing, which he obviously doesn't have in his hand there. So, currently going 4 wins to 0. Originally said I wouldn't go anywhere when I wins, but actually reconsidering that, I might actually beat my record. Yeah, that's it for part 2. Another 2 games down. Currently going 4 to 0. See you next time.